All right, let's bring up the next principle here in Robert's book. And again, if you have not seen this book, I encourage you to go out to jjclink.com/cry. It'll take you to an Amazon page where you can get the book, and you can support what he's doing at youngmenbecomingmen.org. All right, so the next principle is going to be principle 5, responsibilities. Okay, you're laughing. All right, let's bring us back up. Tell the world why you're laughing when you see that. I think I know where this is going. I don't know if I want to hear it.
Well, if we as teenagers are expected to have more responsibilities, we need to be trusted more. I mean, we need to have, if we're gonna have more responsibility, we need to be given more trust.
Oh, in what ways?
The more responsibility.
In what ways?
Trust.
What does that look like? Because I think parents would say it the other way around. If you want more trust, you should take on more responsibility. We should see that you're more responsible.
Yeah, but like just more. Like, go chill. Well, I'm not necessarily speaking for myself because, well, I mean, I believe we have a good enough trust level, right? Where I can go hang out with my friends and you don't think I'm going to do anything because I'm not going to do anything because I have been raised and it has been engraved in my mind since I was a kid. Don't do this. So we built that trust where if I go hang out with my friends, she knows nothing's gonna happen, and I just show my ashy elbows on camera.
I don't know that nothing's gonna happen. I don't. Well,
that's another reason why it's trust. That's another reason why it's trust. You're trusting that I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm taking on more responsibilities to build that trust up more. But that's not what it was talking. What I got from this specific chapter.
Oh, what did you get from this specific chapter?
That was just something I just thought of immediately, thinking responsibilities. But what I really got from the chapter is lots of guys, young men, they mature really quickly, and they need to be taught, and they need to be nurtured. They need to be taught responsibility and focus because, well, they're growing up so fast. They need to be ready for anything that can come at them in the real world.
Yeah,
and they just need to be ready for all the responsibilities that come with becoming an adult.
Yeah.
So, like doing chores, having them do chores, having them learn how to
keep it going,
having them know how to mow the lawn, work the yards, cook dinner. I don't know, I do the laundry. Having them know all these just regular things. You would be surprised at how many kids don't know how to do their own laundry.
So I can post my how to vacuum the floor and how to do the dishes videos on your YouTube channel. Yay! No.
Not on mine, no.
I'm about to, though. I think I already posted the dishes one.
Anyway.
And how to do laundry. That was going to be my next one.
Yeah, people in my school do not know how to do laundry. I was so surprised when I figured that one out.
Well, now, to the people in your school's defense, mom has always worked very, very hard to put you in good schools. And there's a significant amount of people in your schools whose parents are high earners and so busy that they hire people to help with those household tasks to free up the parents' time to be a part of their kids' lives. Okay, so to their defense, some of those kids just don't realize that everybody's lifestyle doesn't come with a maid attached. Okay. Yeah. Let's check out this comment that Kevin put on here about trust and responsibility. Does one need to come first, or do they grow together?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Because you've asked me, and we're not going to say it online because that wouldn't be safe for us to say it online. But you've asked me for a very, very huge trust item in February. And I have given you the level of responsibility that I need to see between now and then for me to allow you to experience that trust item. And that's an example of them growing together. But even if you earn the right to do what you want to do, then there's still the when I come when the whole thing is over,
Mhm.
has the trust been verified?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good point. That's a real good
I do
point.
think they grow together.
I
What
think
else?
they grow together. Okay. Now here's one that I want to just kind of say to a lot of the kids out there. I mean, not kids, a lot of the parents out there. So for those of you who don't know, when I graduated from the Air Force Academy and became a physicist in the Air Force and started this career, my dad was incarcerated. And so when he was in jail, he had a jailhouse conversion, and when he graduated, I mean, not graduate, when he got out of jail, it took me a few years to really, I think it was about 8 years. In fact, it was after he was born. So that was about 8 years before I would even see my dad again, because I just didn't have a trust level that he really had changed. I figured he was just going to come back into my life. And now I had this big highfalutin job making more money than everybody in my immediate family. And he was just going to sponge off me, right? Because he was my dad and I wasn't going to be able to say no. Now, I'm just going to let everybody know I'm very good at saying no now. In fact, I'm going to say no in a heartbeat. My favorite word is no, especially when it comes to handouts, because I don't believe in handouts. I believe in hands up. And that's what we give on our Building Wealth Together channel. But one of the things that my dad did is he apologized to me for our upbringing, and he apologized to me for some of the things that he did to us when we were kids. And he said that he was a poor parent and he didn't know any better. He was just being the same parent that he had seen or his parents were. I don't remember if his parents died before I could ever meet them. I don't remember if he said it was his parents or it was just the culture or whatever it was. He modeled what he grew up with as parenting, and he modeled that for us. And what he spoke into my life before he passed away was that that was not an ideal way to rear your children. And so when I see Robert Cooper talking here about how sometimes we treat our kids like kids because that's how we were treated, and we don't allow them to grow up, we don't create pathways for them to grow up, we don't create pathways for them to be responsible, that really struck a chord in me, because when my dad had that conversation with me, that was him intentionally changing our family tree. That was him intentionally saying, I'm ending this mistreatment of children right here, right now, with what I can do. I can't go back and change the past, but I can affect the future. And that's exactly what he did.